Chandler with SEVENnetworking. Welcome, welcome. Hello to all my live viewers, replay viewers. Thank you for joining in. Hello, C. Clark Inspire 7. Welcome, welcome. Hello, tell me your names if you're new to my scopes. I want to get to know you. Shanika, how are you doing today, honey? It's always great to see you. Thanks for your support. Jane Burt, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to everyone. We're going to talk today about building rapport and building relationships. Woohoo! Hey, LaDawn, good to see you again. Catchy99. If you're new to my scopes, please tell me your name. And you might want to also put in where you're coming from because we have people on here from all over the world. So welcome. And please do invite your followers as well if you think this is something they would be interested in. Hello, Sabrina Grant. Oh, my favorite Tag Tribes people are here. Tag Tribes, brothers and sisters in the house. Thank you for joining. I'm going to flip this around because I want you to see me. So, hey, Kathy, you never got the notification? Oh, I am sorry. For some reason, I don't know why, but my scopes are not going to Twitter or something. Who knows? All right, Jean, you drive carefully. Yes, there's a party here. Party, party, party. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Kathy's from New York. We just met, and nice to see you on here. Coach Natasha, another New Yorker in the house. Yes, all these wonderful people. Snow today. Oh, yuck, 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 yuck. Hello, Joyce. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. I think this is the first time you've been on my scope. Life Made Well. Gary, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. So welcome. Yes, we have people on here from Australia and everywhere else, right? Hello, everyone from Sabrina. I know Sabrina's in sunny San Diego. Yes, so welcome, welcome. Chicago, oh, how's the weather in Chicago today? Is it chilly? I just picture blustery cold. I don't know why, but I know. It's summer in Arizona too, like 80s. Oh, chilly. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it finally is warmed up in Arizona and California. You'll be watching while making your meatloaf. Very good. I just turned the oven on. Maureen from Virginia. Oh, it's freezing in Scotland. I'm sorry, Grant. I always think you're in the UK, but now I will remember that you were in Scotland. I do apologize for that. California? Shanika, are you in California now? Matrish, how are you doing? Yes, doesn't a meatloaf sound good? I just put the oven on. I'm going to roast a spaghetti squash. So I haven't done that in a while, but I was just looking up recipes and I was like, oh, that sounds good for dinner. Oh, you're saying yay to Cali. Yes. Oh, there's my oven beeping. So it's telling me it's ready. So my friends, yes, spaghetti squash. What do you normally put on your spaghetti squash, Joyce? I'm just going to put maybe a little sauce on it later, maybe a little cheese, just pretend like it's a little pasta. I thought that would be a nice fun dinner tonight for the family. So garlic and oil, yum. That sounds great too. Spaghetti meat sauce. Yes, I could make that too. What time is dinner? Oh, probably in a couple hours, honey. So yes, come on over. I always make tons of food, enough for the whole neighborhood. So you can definitely join us, Sabrina. So we are going to chat today about building rapport and building those relationships. Why? Why? That's because you're from New York. New York, that's right. Hello, Mary Chapman. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you. I haven't seen you in a while. So welcome. We're talking today about building rapport and building relationships. Now, why would you want to build rapport if you had a business? I mean, rapport is great to build if you have a business, right? Or even if you don't have a business. But if you're in business, why is it important to build rapport with people? Definitely trust. You got it, Kathy. Why else? Why else, my friends out there in Periscope land? You know, my notifications I know they don't go to Twitter, and I don't know what's wrong, so I'm sorry, but I'm always on here. Like minds, exactly. Make new friends. You got it. I always say, once you get to know someone, like them, and trust them, friendship The business follows after that. Hello, read all about it. How are you? I'm glad that you came back on. So welcome. So what is rapport? Rapport is just making connections with people, right? Because it's social media, not selling media. Exactly. You want to build up that rapport. You want to find those common connections. That's all rapport is looking for the common thread so that you can start building that relationship. Now, yes, Grant is here. Grant is amazing. He's such a supportive member of Tag Tribes. Adore him, adore him, adore him. Make sure you guys are all following each other, because that's what we're here to do, to get to know each other, to support each other. Kaylee, how are you doing? Welcome, honey. So yes, so you want to build the know, like, and trust factor. We are so lucky to have Grant. Hey, Kaylee. We want to build the know, like, and trust factor if you have a business, right? You want to build it anywhere in life, I would assume, but especially we have lots of business owners on here now. So how can you build that rapport? How can you make those connections? Anyone have any great ideas? All right, persevere. Yes, the know, like, and trust factor. How can you build that rapport with people? I personally always look for the common thread. For instance, yes, you can definitely support each other. I really try to get to know people and look for the common thread. Exactly, ask questions. When you meet someone new, start asking them questions. Find out what they're about. You know, yesterday, yes, like we both live in New York, or I used to live in New York. You're right, Kathy. See, we have that common thread going. The common thread already. And so Coach Natasha's on here as well. Get to know them personally. Find out more about them. How do you do that? You ask questions. I messaged Kathy today. I said, hey, you're from New York? I used to live in New York. There you go. Common thread. Funny story. Hello. Good afternoon to you. Funny story. I friended someone. No. I put a comment on Facebook yesterday, social media, right? Not about selling, just a comment. There was a gal in my area, and everything in How to Win Friends and Influence People. Yep, it's your go-to book. Easy peasy. Right, exactly. You're going to like this, Kathy. So I commented something. She wanted to do a craft. Hey, Carla. She was going to do a craft party at her house, and I just commented that would be great to go. She looked at my profile on Facebook. She saw I was originally from New York, and she saw that I went to SUNY Binghamton. She messages me, and she says, hey, she goes, I'm from New York, too. I lived in Co-op City, which is in the Bronx. Thanks for inviting your followers and sharing. And I went to SUNY Cortland. We spent an hour back and forth on Facebook messaging each other. I just have to turn this off. It's annoying me. I'm sorry. My phone is ding-dinging. We spent an hour yesterday going back and forth through all the things that we had in common. It was like the craziest thing ever, because I used to live in Co-op City. Then I lived in Long Island. Her brother lived in Syosset. That's where we lived in Long Island. That's right, the common things. And we're like, oh my God, it's meant to be. We have to get together. We have to get to know each other. Yes, so fun when that happens. It was so much fun. I can't wait to meet her. I feel like I have this friend, even though I've never met her before. Hey, Carla. There's Carla, my good friend in New Jersey. Another person. We met here on Periscope. We were both, hello, Therese. We were both on Periscope. We got together. We started chatting. We both found out we were both teachers. Then we both stopped teaching to have families. Now we're both business owners. Look at all those commonalities. So to build rapport, all you have to do, I love you, Miss Carla. All you have to do is look for the common thread. When someone posted on Tag Tribes yesterday, it was, I can't remember her name offhand, but she said, let everyone know where you're from. Let's do a meet and greet. That was wonderful. That's right. Build those relationships. Right, Therese? Did you comment where you're from? I found a gal. Well, she found me, or I found her. She was in New Jersey. And I said, oh, I used to summer in New Jersey. I love the Jersey Shore. Boom. There you go. We started chatting back and forth about the Jersey Shore. We have already had a phone conversation today. We had so much in common. We had such a great time chatting on Facebook. She's like, can we speak with each other? I'm meeting someone from Periscope this weekend. There you go. She lives upstate, and we have a lake house. Exactly. That's what you got to do. You make these connections here on social media, on Periscope, on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you're making your connections. Find the common thread with the person and then take it offline. If you can't meet them face to face, how else can you get together with them and get to know them? What else can you guys do? Can you use this? Maybe the phone, right? Maybe the phone, maybe a Skype call so you can actually see them, or FaceTime. Yes, Skype. I love Skype. If anyone wants to do a Skype call with me, I would love to get to know you. Periscope is a winner because you meet people and know them better. Exactly. Yes, Teresa, we need to do Skype. Exactly. You get to know them so much better. Yeah, you can have coffee in Scotland. You can be freezing cold there, Grant. I can be here in sunny Arizona drinking my tea, and we can be on Skype together and really get to know each other. It's wonderful. I know, Jane told me you went to college in Long Island. There you go, the common thread, the common thread. Sometimes it's if you both have kids, right? You can chat about your kids. Sometimes I meet people and I ask them, where they live. Right now I live in Chandler, Arizona. Oh, what part of Chandler do you live in? Yes, we need to, Grant, definitely. What part of Chandler do you live in? Just start asking questions. People love to answer questions, right? People love to talk about themselves. So if you keep asking questions, you know people in Chandler? No way. That is hysterical, Joyce. I might know them. Who knows? Talk to everyone, remember, wherever I go. Yeah, we could do three-way. Cool. Yes, Skype is, and surprise. Oh, the West Valley. I know some people there too. So I've been running a networking organization for 6+ years. I love connecting with new people. That is what I do. And I love connecting others and helping others, promoting you guys in your business. Now, let's talk about some tips for building rapport. All right? Number 1, you might want to write some of these down, is be approachable. Okay? A smile on your face really helps. Be approachable, be friendly, be confident. People will be attracted to you, right? Thank you, Joyce. Yes, rapport building tips. Be approachable. Thank you. And then, like Joyce said earlier, ask good questions, all right? People love to talk about themselves. So, asking questions, people love to talk about themselves. They love to give you answers. Make it about the other person. I always say networking is not about you. It's not about me. It's about the other person. How can you get to know them? How can you get to help them? Yes, make it about them. Use their name if you can. People love to hear their name used. All right, so just like I'm using people's names on here, and I was a teacher in my past life, I have a really good memory. Do you ask questions as people scope? Yeah, you can ask questions when people are scoping. Sure, why not? I mean, if they answer you, if you type it in the chat, they answer you, sure, why not? Maybe they'll answer. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Maybe they're going off on their own thing, but yeah, I ask questions. Why not, right? Yes, try to remember people's names. Hey, Lenny, how are you? If you're the broadcaster, yeah, you can ask questions. I always ask questions on my scopes because I like to get to know people and I want to make it interactive. Because I don't want you guys just to sit here and listen to me drone on and on and on. That's kind of just boring, right? So I make it interactive. So I want to get to know everyone who comes on my scopes. I would say probably half or 3/4 of the people that come on my scopes, I have already, I have spoken to on the phone or I've done a Skype with them. So I've really gotten to know them. All right. So yes. So yeah, you can ask questions. You can ask questions on your scope. So use people's names. People love that if you use their names. So say it a couple times in your head. Sometimes you have to say it. Sometimes you even have to see the person a few times before you remember their name. But ask them, even when they come on your Periscope, say, please, can you please type in your names? The other people can see it that way or hear it. That way, if you don't remember, you're going to see it again too, right? Wink, wink. Now, understand that you can still build rapport with people even that you disagree with. So maybe there's some people out there in the world, right, that are not on the same page as you. You can still build rapport with them. And I always tell people at the 7 networking meetings that, we're all about relationships, right? You want to get to know someone, like them, and trust them before you do business with them. But not everyone is going to like your personality. I'm very loud. I'm very out there. I know a lot of people don't like that, right? And that's okay. The people who do like that will be drawn to me, and they will want to get to know me. And don't be discouraged. Don't feel sad if not everyone out there wants to be your best friend, or not everyone wants to do business with you. That's okay. There are millions and millions and millions of other people out there. So it doesn't have to be that every single person you meet is attracted to you and wants to do business with you. That's just how it is, right? Stay upbeat. Think about it. If you want to build rapport with people, do you want to be, I needed to hear that. If you want to build rapport with people, you think people want to build rapport with someone who's like a downer, someone who's always, looking at the glass half empty? Probably not. So being upbeat really helps. People are usually attracted to that. They want to be around people that have a smile on their face, people that are upbeat, people that are happy. Yes, be positive. Exactly. Let's see. Discover the fine art of small talk, right? You can do that online. It doesn't even have to be in person. Doesn't have to be on the phone. Doesn't have to be on Skype. You can just comment like online, like say, hey, Beth Hoover, how are you doing, honey? When people post things on social media, now Grant is a social media expert. I am not. I've learned a lot about social media. I love interacting with people on social media. And that has helped me to build my businesses. Hey, Beth. That has really helped me to build my businesses because I comment on things. I interact. I don't just like things on social media. I comment. Get to know the people, right? That's what it's about. If someone, posts something, and don't just comment, oh, that was great or that was terrific, but add something to it. Hey, Victoria, how are you doing? And what else? Let's see. Watch and listen to people. Just listen to what others are saying. You have to be a good listener. That's right. Tell them why it was great. Exactly. I am doing fabulous today, Miss Victoria. How are you, honey? Listen. We have 2 ears. We have 1 mouth. Trust me, I like to talk, but you need to be a good listener too. I have learned that. I have to keep this mouth closed plenty of times. I have to listen. Hello, jelly beans. I have to listen for what people, what people are saying, what they want in their business, who they want to meet, so that I can connect them with others. So rapport is about making a 2-way connection, right? It's 2 ways. So you have to get to know the person, and the person has to get to know you as well, right? It's all about having that rapport, making those connections. I have to tell you a story about, networking. Hey, networking. And, I believe 2-way connection, reciprocal. Exactly. I've been networking for many years since we moved out here to Arizona from New York, because my husband opened up a business, and it's a computer servicing business. I could barely turn my computer on, so I told him that I would help him in the business in any way I could. So a friend invited me to network. So I was like, networking? I'm like, what's that? Then I started networking. I saw that it's just a fancy word for building relationships. I love that. And I took to it right away. And then I started my own networking organization a couple years after that. So when you're out networking, how can you build rapport with the people there, right? It's about helping the other people. It's about listening. It's the same exact thing. Now, networking is not just you doing business with that person, right? It's also the people that you know that you could possibly refer that person to. So people will call me and they'll say, oh, I picked up your card somewhere and I want you to join like my business or this or that. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I run a networking organization based on building relationships first. Come and meet some people. So I had this gal once say to me, I remember she was with a certain business, and she said, I want to get together. I want to get to know you. And I said, oh, that's great. And she's with Send Out Cards. I said, I love Send Out Cards. I use it all the time, and that was it. She shut down. She turned off. She never, ever, ever built the relationship with me because she thought, hey, Carla, she thought I could just, if I wasn't going to use it for myself, she just wanted that quick sale. She was mining. That's what I call it. I call it mining. When you go to a group, you just want that quick sale and you don't really want to get to know people. You just want to see what you can get from the group. Oh, thanks for sharing, Carla. So, building rapport, building relationships, networking, it's all the same thing. You can do it here on Periscope. You can do it in-person meetings live, right? You can be sitting in a room with people, networking. That's what it is. It's building relationships. Once you get to know someone, like them, and trust them, what follows after that, my friends? Type it in. What follows after that? Who's going to type it in first? Ding, 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 ding. Business. You got it. You got it. The business always follows. I see it time and time and time again. So you have to invest in building those relationships. Does it take time? Of course it does. Does it take time to sit down with people, get to know them? Yes. It's kind of like when you're looking for, you're going out on a date, right? You're looking for a spouse. I mean, I think back in those days. Doesn't that take time? You have to, yes, a lot of time. You have to really get to know that person in order to trust them. So, my friends, this was great. Thank you all for being here with me today. It was so much fun. I'm always here for anyone who has any questions. Thank you, Jane, who wants to, thank you, Joyce. I'm glad we got to meet. I'm going to have to follow you now, too, because you're new to my scope, so I will be checking later. And anyone who wants to get together, who wants to do a Skype call, a phone call, I'm always here to help you all. You guys, I hope you all know that. My passion is helping entrepreneurs grow their business to whatever level you guys desire. I also have a sister company now called Fab Right Now. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Can't wait to see you on mine. You betcha. Would love to connect. You bet. You bet. Reach out to me. You can find me on Twitter at SEVENnetworking. On Facebook, Karen Joseph, just DM me or friend me on Facebook. I'm happy to connect. I also recently launched a sister company called Fab Right Now, which is Find a Business Right Now. And every Monday and Wednesday evening, so today's Monday, tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, we do the Fab Show. It's the Fab Show. Good. Sent me a request? Nice. Thank you. The Fab Show. It is really fun. It's a great way to connect with some new entrepreneurs, get to know some new people, right? Then you can start building those relationships offline. And it's fabulous. Thank you, Jane. And we have a speaker. One of my Fab Right Now members comes on to do a little presentation. The gal tonight is Kelly Boyd. She is going to be talking about Ameo oils, so I'm very excited. So come and join us Monday and Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific for the Fab Show. And I have a great little theme song. It just gets everyone moving and dancing, so it's always a fun time. Sometimes we even have giveaways, so oh boy, it is a blast. All right, friends, see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be sure to be following you and your scopes as well. All right, yes, you can catch it on Wednesday, every Monday and Wednesday. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you all. It is a pleasure for me to be here. I appreciate you spending time with me. I know time is valuable to everyone, and I just want us all to grow together, learn together, and build those relationships. That's what it's about. Thank you, Coach Natasha. I will see you soon, honey. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later.